Ba-doo-ba-da-ba-da. Zabba-da. Is this the evil voice?
As it was.
What is happening? Is this the evil voice? Is this the chipmunk voice?
No doubt. L's up. Chaos.
You know what the vibe is.
Yo, what's the word? Never stops. The party never stops. The party never stops. The party never stops. The Party Never Stops podcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome everybody to the very first installment of the Party Never Stops podcast. What's up, everybody? How we feeling, fellas?
Yeah, what's
We
the
are
word?
here. Yes, indeed.
Let's go.
Let's go. We are live. We are live from Studio Woe here in Wapajas Falls, New York. So very blessed to be here today. Shout out to Andy, the whole crew, Studio Woe, for having us. You already know. The Party Never Stops podcast, ladies and gentlemen, it's the first episode. We're hoping the first of very, very many. Hoping you guys are ready to tune in with us and have some fun with us as we kick this thing off. Y'all ready to kick this thing off?
Let's do it, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Let's go around the room and introduce ourselves. Let's start over here with my man to the right, the one and only Mr. Lonzo. What up, Zo?
What's the word? What's the word, Playboys?
We chilling, my man. How you feeling, my brother?
Good, man. Happy to be here, man. Happy to be here.
No doubt. Lonzo been with us, rocking with us for a long time now, but this year in 2023, Lonzo going to be coming out with us as an official artist for the Party Never Stops Records, y'all.
That's
Make
a
some
big
noise
fact.
for him.
That's a
Let's
big
go.
fact.
I like these buttons.
Eddie going to have some fun with this, I can tell already. No doubt about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And right here to my left, we just mentioned him, the one and only, the greatest to ever do it, the one and only DJ Eddie Scissorhands.
What's up?
What's up, my brother? How you feeling, man?
Feeling good. Feeling great, man. How you doing?
I'm always good. You know that, my brother. Crowd Kings in the building. You know what it is. Party Never Stops Records. Keeping it going around the room. Right over here to my left, the one and only Elo the Dawn. Make some noise.
What up?
What up, Dawn?
You know what it is, bro. You
Ready to have
already
some fun,
know.
dude?
Yeah, man. Let's have it. Let's
Let's
do it.
do this,
Happy to
man.
be here.
L Squad, L's up.
L's
Shout out
up.
to Jiggy.
Jigsaw,
You know
what up,
Jiggy
though?
gonna be checking in on us for sure.
No
For
doubt.
You know what it is. And of course, last but certainly not least, the one and only he is, the Prince of Chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise.
What's going on, humans? How y'all doing?
Yeah, what up, humans? What up, humans? How you feeling, Chaos?
Oh,
You
I'm
feeling ready?
Good. I'm ready for this podcast.
Yeah, let's have some fun, boys. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are the Party Never Stops Records. We are an independent record label from Newburgh, New York. We are out here just doing our thing, making music, making videos, just trying to have fun, trying to inspire people, right? Try to have a good time.
Absolutely.
And we party. We have a good time wherever we go. That's really what it's all about, and that's who we are, and that's what we're really into. So we hope that you guys are coming along for this ride, for this journey with us on this podcast adventure that we're starting now, and continue to bring you, dope content, whether it's the podcast, the events, right, the music, the videos, everything that we're working on. So Party Never Stops. We here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Let's do it, boys.
Fiznat.
Let's get it started, ladies and gentlemen. So we want to kick things off with kind of a recap of 2022, a lot of stuff that happened last year. And as we're here in January of 2023, we look forward to the future and some new goals that we set aside for ourselves and some things that we're looking forward to trying to accomplish this year. But I think, again, it starts in 2022. We got to look back and think of all the great things that we accomplished. And we did accomplish a lot as a team, a lot of incredible things that we've done together over these last few years, but especially in 2022. I know one of my personal highlights for last year was getting the chance to perform and DJ out in Puerto Rico. That was a big opportunity,
That was
a big
a good time.
experience for us.
That was a lot
That
of
was a real
fun.
good time.
Yeah,
Not gonna
yeah.
lie.
Myself,
that was a lot of fun.
DJ Eddie Scissorhands, and the Prince of Chaos were able to go out last April in 2022 and go DJ out in Puerto Rico. Eddie, why don't you tell us how that came about? Because that was your boy Rich that wound up getting us out there, right? Tell us how that kind of came about.
Man. So it's my boy I went to school with, Rich. Shout out to Rich.
No doubt. What up, Rich?
Yeah, basically hit me up, said getting married. And he wanted the team, bro. He wanted Crowd Kings there.
No doubt.
I've done a million parties for Rich back
Said
in
he
the
wanted
day.
the greatest to ever do it.
That's right.
Greatest
That's
to ever
right.
do it. Let's go.
Nobody else to do it with. No doubt.
Yeah, man. So I've done a million parties for Rich in the past, done a lot of family events, and he's seen us in action before.
Oh,
so he was
absolutely.
like, gotta fly you guys out.
Yeah, he
So-
did, man. He did. That was so cool. That was a very cool experience for me, for us. I think we got the full treatment, man. We got to get flown out there. We spent a few days on the resort. We were at the Grand Wyndham, the Rio Mar Grand Wyndham Resort. Beautiful Puerto Rico, man, right on the beach. It was awesome.
Right across the street from El Yunque.
Yep, El Junque,
yeah.
right? very close to Luquillo Beach as well, Playa del Carmen. So that area was awesome time. Pete, you got to go out there a couple days earlier too, right? You got to spend some time with your family and things as well. Like, talk about that a little bit.
So I flew out with my mother, and we went to go see my grandfather over on my father's side. He lives over in Añasco, and that was a really great time because I'm actually like finally old enough to appreciate a lot of things. Like the last time I was there was 13, and the time before that I was like 1. You know, so and finally as an adult getting to appreciate, you know, my culture and my family's heritage and everything like that was awesome. Got to spend time with my grandfather on an adult and personal level.
No doubt.
Yeah, and then I got to meet a lot of family members I didn't know I had, you know, and then, you know, we go out to the bars, had a couple to drink, you know, meet a few more people.
Just a couple.
Just a couple.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
It was a lot.
Yeah. But no doubt, man. Yeah, Puerto Rico. That was a great time. The three of us we got to experience that. We're definitely looking forward to making some more trips like that. Getting out to the islands, get on the plane, go out and do our thing. You know what I mean? Getting some warmer climates. That's always great.
I drove a speedboat. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that too. I drove a speedboat for the second time in my life.
That's
that
fire.
was ridiculous. Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Like choppy waters and just like it was. Oh man.
Yeah, man. It was some experience, man, and we got to do that. So let's look to do that again in 2023, Puerto Rico, DR, wherever. You know what I mean? Let's take it to the next level once again.
Well, I'll go to DR.
We out.
We out. We had another big trip last year down to North Carolina with LO to Dawn as well, and the rest of us over here got to go down. As we've done the last couple of years now, get down to go meet up with my boy Dave.
Shout out Dave.
Yeah, of course, Crazy Dave, my
What
man
up,
Dave
Dave?
Hover. What up, brother? But LO, talk about that. That's a couple times now that we've got to make that trip, and we go down and see your brother down there and get to do our thing in North Carolina.
I think, you know, the best part of it is, you know, Jig meeting us and we're all a family again. But being able to reach new people, being able to, you know, other people outside our area appreciate the music and appreciate what we do. So that's always, they show us a lot of love down there. So shout out to New Bern, North Carolina.
Yes, New Bern and Havelock.
And Havelock.
New Bern and Havelock area, no doubt. North Carolina, man, they do.
That's the best part about it. You know, they show us a lot of love out there. So we appreciate that.
No doubt, no doubt. And you guys will be going back down again this year. Unfortunately, I will not be able to make this trip as I got a little one on the way coming in May.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you, boys.
The next generation.
It's coming. It's coming. We starting it. So I'll be taking a little bit of time off around that time, a little bit from the trips and whatnot.
Yeah,
but
me and Chaos and Jig gonna meet us there.
that's right. The boys going to hold that down and keep that relationship strong and keep that going because I think it is important. And again, there are people in a different area, not just in our backyard in New York or Newburgh or, you know, from North Carolina that really look forward to hearing from us and hearing new music, and they look forward to us coming down and getting a chance to perform there. So we got to shout out Morgan's Pub as well.
Yep.
John Morgan, he's had us there a few times now, getting to go down there and perform down there. So we definitely appreciate him. We appreciate Dave and all the opportunities that we're getting down in the Carolinas. And shout out to Jig once again out in the Charlotte area.
We trying to get more.
We're trying to get more.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
That's what it's
coming,
about,
let's
right?
go.
That's,
We trying to
Keep 'em
expand the
coming.
brand, so that's everything what it's about, you know?
You got to expand the brand, no doubt about it, no doubt about it. So another trip that we do every year that we did last year as well too is our annual trip to Atlantic City for the DJ Expo. That's something again that Chaos, Eddie, and myself have done now for a few years. LO has joined us in the past. We hope that Lonzo, you'll get an opportunity to join us this year. It's an experience, man.
It's a whole other
like no
experience.
other. It really
excited.
is. I know you are. I know you are. We're gonna do our best to get LO and Lons there this year as well too. But Atlantic City's they've been great to us. Shout out to the Anthem Tropicanas. We've been performing there for a few years now. They love to have us come back and, you know, once again doing that last August and looking forward to doing it again. And this year we're trying to take an expanded role in the DJX, which is you know, something that we're really excited about, and working a little bit more in hand with the brand and with the DJX and the Crowd Kings and the Party Never Stops Records, trying to be a little bit more involved in that. So we look to get some more opportunities and get some performances done and gamble a little bit, have a little fun.
Make
Play
some
a
money.
little bit.
Make some money.
Just a little bit. Just
Buy
a
some
little.
equipment, spend some money. We usually down there spending money on equipment and stuff like that. So it's nice to try to win some here and there. But Atlantic City, that's a lot of fun. And I'm definitely going to be going back down there again a few times this year, if not more, to continue what we're doing down there. DJX, another big one for us. I want to talk a bit about our main spot, our home base. We're talking about traveling and doing a lot of stuff, but our main spot, Billy Joe's, which has held us down big time in 2022. Shout out to Billy Joe's and the whole
Huge shout
staff
out
and
to
crew
Billy
there.
Joe's.
We've all had times. We all performed there this year many times. We were there over 40 times last year, which was great. Again, they showed us a lot of love, and we got to do a lot of holidays and some of the bigger parties and stuff like that. And Lonzo, you got to come out with when Dianova came out to perform with us. Talk
That's
about
a
that
fact.
night.
That's
That
a
was a
fact.
big night this summer.
That was crazy, bro. Just a wave of people. We ate good. We drank good. You know, Billy Joe's is always, they got the red carpet out for the Heems, man.
That's true. That's true. So once again, this year, we're going to be looking forward to having you on stage with us, performing, emceeing, doing the thing.
That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun.
You know what I mean? Getting you locked in with that venue and as a member of the team, you know, again, sealing that. So I'll be looking forward to that this year in 2023 a lot. I'm sure you are as well.
Hell yeah.
What were some of the other what were some of your guys' favorite nights from Billy Joe's last year? We had a lot of big ones. Eddie, why don't you start it off? And
Throwback night, man. That was a wild night.
oh, okay, throwback night, 90s night. Is that what you're gonna say, Elo?
Come on, you already
You
know.
already know.
Yeah,
That night got wild, though.
it did. That was a fun night.
That
Talk
was
about
bad.
it. What got wild about it? What happened? I'm trying to remember myself. Let the people know.
Got wild about it. I mean, just everybody was feeling the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, it's 90s. It's, you know, we did 90s, early 2000s, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, what
The
does
line,
it get better?
though. You saw the
Oh,
line?
the line. Yeah, the
video of
line. I mean, the line was wrapped around the block. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Straight up.
down
again,
the street.
that's, you know,
It was crazy.
it was crazy, but you
It
know,
was crazy. I
yeah,
got there late
inside was
and I
crazy.
couldn't get in.
Let's keep it real.
Oh, that was the night you couldn't even get in that night, right?
Security was like, "Where you going?" I'm like, "Billy Joe's." He said, "Good luck."
Yeah.
I'm like, I know the DJs.
I was about to say that was when Lons was pre TPNS.
yeah.
Now this
I
way,
see
I don't worry
Grant in
about
the
that.
front. He like, "Yo, bro, I love you, bro." I'm like, yo,
Sorry, bro.
Yo,
it was
that was-
crazy.
it
Grant was
was-
out there taking videos with the crowd.
Yo, I was out there like doing crowd control outside too. Like it was bananas.
It was
It was
wild.
crazy.
It was crazy, bro.
That was a
It
crazy night. 100%.
I'm not gonna lie, Pride Night got crazy too.
Pride
man.
night was crazy. Yes, no doubt.
You stole mine. I was
about to say I was going to chaos next.
You son of a bitch.
That was your favorite night of the summer?
Oh,
would
it
you
was
say?
ridiculous.
Yeah, it was
bro.
ridiculous.
It was ridiculous.
Damn.
We were
Between, like,
outside.
it was
Eddie said it.
outside. The amount of people that were there,
Yup.
the drag show,
Yup.
like that was ridiculous. It was such a good time, and everybody showed a lot of love.
Yeah.
like there was a whole lot of love.
Yeah, no doubt. Whole lot of love. I like that. No doubt. Yeah, that was a big night. And again, Eddie said we were outside. That was it. We had the sparklers going. We had the cannons going.
the deck.
The deck.
It was thumping.
Do the move, Grant. Do the move.
Yeah. That's the one.
Beacon was calling the cops on us.
Yeah, they were. Beacon was hating
I'm
on
not
us.
They
gonna
hated
lie.
us that
They were
night.
hating on us.
Beacon
Sundress
was hating
night.
on us.
Sundress night was crazy.
Sundress night was fire
That was
too.
a great
I
night.
like that night. Yep, another one that we were
Sundress
outside.
night was really, really good.
We got to be outside for that one. Thank God that the weather was good that night. That was another one of my favorite nights was definitely Clash of the Titans.
Oh,
When we had Ham Fish come on stage with
Bernard?
us. Bernard and Paul came through and held it down with us.
That was a lot of work for that show.
Big shout out to Hamilton Fish. It's another name that you guys are going to hear a lot about on this podcast and in the future.
Yeah.
Our band that we work with, they're out of New York City. Big shout out to our boy Bernard, who's done a lot of work with us over the years on our music, and one of the greatest to work with and one of the greatest people in this business and in this industry for sure.
Hard Bernard.
Shout out Bernard. Shout out to Hamilton
Emphasis on the
Fish.
hard.
Shout out Will Paul. You'll be, like I said, we'll be hearing and seeing a lot of them this year as well too. So, no doubt. All right, I think the last thing really just to recap on what we did last year and carrying it forward into 2023. We were very, very busy, something that we spoke about in our meeting right after New Year's about how many events we did, and we were lucky enough to do over 150 events last year.
That's fucking
About 156 or 158
Hold
or
on,
so.
I guess one of these.
I guess one of those. Yeah.
Are we leaving out the most important event?
Which one is that? Which one did we leave out?
The Winter Showcase?
Oh, the Winter Showcase. Yeah, the most recent, right? We got to talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about Hard Bernard. He fucking killed it.
Word.
On the drums, the
He's a
guitar.
monster.
Like
Monster.
Yo, bro, it was like some Jimi Hendrix shit. Like,
Yeah. By the way, we're talking about our Winter Showcase that we had at Silk Factory in Newburgh, just kind of in the middle of December, right before the holidays, where as a label, the Party Never Stops Records, we all got a chance to perform and work with all the different collaborators that we've worked with over the last couple of years, and they got a chance to come perform with us as well. So that was a great event.
Shout
That
out
was a
Moody.
great story. Yeah, I was
shout
gonna
out
get there.
Moody.
big shout out to Moody from LA, who was another big part of that and big part of what we did last year. Moody and Vision from LA, our people out there. More music, more stuff come from them coming as well. But yeah, the showcase was great, and that was a great story from that. And also, he also through all that went outside and learned Jeremy's set
In an hour.
right, like within an hour
In the car.
in the car, like listened to it, and then came back and performed that set as well.
He said, "Yo, I'm gonna go smoke me a blunt and learn these songs. I'll be back."
Beast, yo, beast.
Laugh.
And crushed it. Just
And
absolutely crushed it.
Him and
Absolute
JT
beast.
were like doing circles around the instruments. They were fucking switching between guitar and drums all night.
Yo,
Watching them run around in the video,
it's funny, right?
it's hilarious.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, it's
like
awesome.
it's straight up cartoon characters. Like
It
just,
was fun, man.
who's on guitar, who's on drums, who's on congas. Who's
Yeah,
on, you know what I'm
congas
saying?
too. Lonzo was mixing it up in the congas as well.
Yo, it was a crazy show.
It was a great show. We're gonna definitely looking to do more shows then with Silk Factory. Hopefully to do a spring showcase and some other events in the summer and in the fall as well. So big shout out to them. Yes, indeed.
Shout out to everybody that came out and supported that event too, because that was a big thing. You
That's
know
a
what I'm saying?
fact, yo.
Absolutely, man.
That-
All these
that,
events.
That meant a lot to us. Yeah, all the events. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
100%.
when we're able to put on a TPNS showcase and people really come out and support it because they love to see it, and that means the world to us. You know what I'm saying?
1,000%. 1,000%. Shout out to all you guys coming out. Billy Joe's, North Carolina, Atlantic City,
Yeah.
Virginia too. We're gonna get back to that this year. Gonna head back to Virginia and do some more shows down there as well. So we're looking forward to a lot of fun things and a lot of big things in 2023 and beyond for the Party Never Stops Records. So let's talk about 2023, guys. What are some of our goals this year? We've talked about it as a group and as a team. Let the people know. Lonzo, kick it off. What are some of your goals as an artist, as a person, as a man that is going to be happening in 2023?
Definitely going to be focusing a lot on my mental health. You know what I'm saying?
No
you
doubt.
know, as a lot of people may know, I'm a single father to an autistic child. You know what I'm saying? Well, autistic teenager right now. He's 14. Wow, time flies.
Flies.
Man. That's a fact. But yeah, definitely want to spread awareness to mental health and, just excited, bro. Excited to just be putting out new music, getting down with the Daddy, with the Who's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Indeed.
it's going to be a dope time. It's going to be a dope time, man.
Indeed, indeed. And we got a couple things in the works right now, but we got a project for sure coming out this year, produced by the Crowd Kings with Lonzo.
That's a
So
fact.
you guys could definitely be looking out to that. I know that's going to be a big goal for us in 2023
Facts.
to get your catalog up there. And we got a whole bunch of stuff that we're working on that we're excited about as well, too. So I'm ready. I'm excited for it.
I'm ready to put on.
Let's
to put
do
on.
it.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
Eddie Scissorhands, what about you, my brother? What are some of your goals, some of your aspirations for 2023?
I'm trying to get back in shape, man.
That's a big one. That's a big one for all of
You'd
us,
be
right?
proud of me though. I've been hitting the gym.
Atta boy.
I got a little workout in this morning.
Yeah,
know
there you
what
go.
I'm saying?
He's on it. He's on it. We're gonna keep him honest. We're gonna keep him honest with this. We all got to, right? We gotta keep each other honest
Yeah,
too.
no doubt.
So
I gotta check. We got
Accountability.
accountability for everybody.
Accountability.
I'm good.
He said, "Nope."
yeah.
Not
Pay, don't
me.
subscribe to that whole gym thing. That's for sure. That's a good one. That's a
Spent
good
5 years of fitness. I'm not doing that again.
one. Word. But that's a good one. Of course, get in shape, right? What else you got on tap? What else we got on tap this year?
Trying to be more. I'm stealing yours, honestly, because I've been trying to do it. We started the other day at when we dropped off Marv.
Yes. Yeah.
Started making my folders for social media.
Yup.
You know what I mean?
Yup.
You inspired me with that video, bro.
Oh, appreciate it. There you
I was
go.
like,
That's it.
damn, Grant's making a whole video.
That's
like,
it. That was
You
it,
gotta hold
man.
yourself accountable. Like,
Exactly. You
You
got to hold yourself accountable, man. Because once you put it out there into the universe, you can't take it back, right?
take it back.
There it is. It lives on the internet forever.
there
So,
forever.
right. That's it.
They
so
can go back and look.
that's right. Somebody come back and find it. They will.
You said on January 3rd.
Especially when
and
we
I
get
quote,
blowed up.
It's in the archive.
As soon as we blow up, there going to be people looking. There going to be people finding, right? So that's it. We put it out there. We say it. We got to handle it. We got to do it. So, yeah, that's going to be a big one for all of us this year as well, too. Elo the Dawn, what about you? What are some of your goals in 2023? Some things that you're looking to accomplish and do?
I think it's just continue to always grow as a person.
No doubt.
Obviously, grow as an artist. I think I took a little detour last year trying to discover some things, So I think I got my mind right. I think I got the path set forward and the plan to move forward with that. So
No doubt.
got some things in the works. Already started working on some stuff. Me and Chaos and Harper and I are gonna get involved, and
Yep.
so I think we're ready, man.
No doubt. No
We
doubt.
focused. I'm focused over here.
You focused.
I'm
I
focused
see you.
over here, man.
You got that. You got that.
I think the showcase was a big part of that. Again, and I go back to that showcase because that was
No,
That was big for us.
It was big for us, and we took it like you said. I know you took it very, very seriously with rehearsals, and we were doing it for weeks leading up to it. Going down to Jersey to meet up with Harbinard, days in advance to get the sets tight and get it right.
Got
ready
the
to
juices
go.
flowing, man. It really did.
And then carried over into more rehearsals at the studio at our house, right?
Yep.
And bringing the rest of the Heems together, to everybody that was a part of that show. Yeah, that was big for us. I agree with you. And big for the brand and big for us as a team, 100%.
I think that's a good catapult going forward,
Yeah, amen to that. Amen to that.
We always talk about, Eddie talks about setting the bars. We set bars, you know what I'm saying? So
Yep. You got to level up.
Level up.
Level up.
Shout
Shout
out
out Moody.
Level up.
Level up.
Shout out my boy Moody. Love that joint. Out now on all streaming platforms. No doubt. Chaos. What about you, man? Last one, 2023 goals.
Hold on, let me get this over.
Go ahead. Hook him
Thank
up.
you. Thank you.
He's on double duty as always.
Yeah, working cameras, working everything. Chaos. All the chaos.
does it all.
No, 2023, I took a lot of time last year to kind of sort of discover my sound as like an artist, and I started developing, and you guys helped develop me as an artist over the years, but more so last year. Then obviously you put out few songs, actually, more than 2 songs. Got a few
Got some
collab
bangers,
songs.
bro.
Put out 3 with just me.
Yeah, that's right. So we put out quite a couple songs out, and then this year alone, I have hopefully the EP will be done this year, and then I have a few more songs on deck already, to be put out there. And then in the past 2 weeks alone, I think I made like 4 or 5 more concepts.
Yep. Yeah, I
Maybe
seen you've been
6.
working.
Man's on it.
This man is working.
He's been working. I see it. I see it.
I think I just went full mad scientist, to be honest, these past couple weeks. So
Oh, it's good. We're gonna
like
need
it.
that. We need that for sure.
Keep that energy.
Keep that energy going. So yeah, that's it. 2023, and for me, like Eddie just mentioned, I already put this video out. I'm taking a big stance on social media. This podcast is a big part of that. Just getting more content and being more active in our role in social media, and getting a little bit more presence for ourselves, and getting more eyes and ears and attention on our music and on our videos. Right, that's what we're here for. We're working hard to do. So, that's a big step of what I'm trying to do for us and for the team this year. And then obviously I mentioned it as well too. I got a baby on the way coming in May, so I'm super excited about that. I cannot wait. Shout out to my baby, shout out to my little baby girl coming. So just as a father to be, staying focused and seeing the eyes on the prize, and again leveling up as a man, as an artist, as a DJ, producer, and in all ways, right? That's the goal. That's what we're all here for. So I think that's it, boys. We got it. 2023, we got the vision. We just got to go. Now we got to go do it, right? Let's go hit
get
it.
it.
Let's go get it. No doubt. Let's go. Give me some applause for that one, Eddie Scissorhands. Let's do it.
No more talking
hold
about
on.
it.
We need.
Oh, there he is. He
Level
brought
up,
the
let's go.
energy up. He brought the energy up.
What was that, Lo?
I said,
Level
no more
up.
talking about it. We got to be about it.
We
you know
got
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
about it. Absolutely, we do. Absolutely, we do. This podcast is a part of that. This is
Yeah.
a lot of fun to be doing this right now. We've been talking about this for a couple of years, about doing it, and it's finally coming to fruition. So this is, a lot of fun, and it's going to be a big part of that. And again, part of getting our message out there and our brand out there and having a good time and bringing some more entertainment to all of you guys and all the people that listen to us and support us and the fans of us and our music and everything like that. So again, we appreciate you all as well. All right, let's switch it up, guys. Let's go on. We're going to move on. We talked about 2022. We talked about 2023. We're here in the beginning of the year, right? A big topic that's in the news right now, and especially for us as musicians, is the Grammys, right? The Grammys are coming up in a few weeks here.
Fuck the Grammys.
We got the night. Well, speak on that. That feels like that's the vibe from some people. Why do you say that? Why do you think that? Or
I don't know, man. I think the Academy is losing its grip on the artistry, man. I think the
Okay.
independent artist is screaming and roaring louder than ever, and
it's a good point,
they're making millions without them,
right? That's true. That's
the
true.
money's there, you know what I'm saying? But the Grammys are the Grammys.
That's true.
Somebody
That's
still
true.
got to shine, though. You know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm saying? Though that's an accolade that I feel like everybody wants to say they've achieved
Of
in the
course.
music, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, that there really is no higher honor than that, right? And there's no award. I don't think that speaks to that as a musician.
But we everybody in this room, and I'm sure everybody at home would agree that people have won the Grammys that we know damn well.
Of course.
shouldn't have fucking
And there's
won.
plenty of people out there who are very, very deserving of Grammys that have never won one or should.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? That should have by now. But That's always gonna be a part of it, but that is a big part of it, and that's part of the discussion, right? Like the snubs and who got nominated, who that probably shouldn't, and who didn't get nominated that should have. Like, do you guys have anyone that stands out that you remember that was like, this guy got nominated or this album got nominated, this didn't? You know what I mean?
Nas just got his first Grammy a couple years ago.
That's a great point.
I mean,
yeah.
that's
He's
one of the
considered
greatest
one of the
points.
greatest of all time.
No doubt.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, right?
It's crazy.
And it took what, the Hit Boy album, right? The
Hit Boy album.
the King's Disease.
King's Disease 1.
Yeah, that's wild, right? Think about that. Talk on that, Elo, because I know you love that album and you love Nas. You're a big fan.
I love the
and-
series. You know what I'm saying? Again, and Nas has had albums that I think should have definitely won. I don't know what the competition. You know, I guess I'd have to go back and really look what he was up against. But, you know
it's
what I'm saying?
Jay-Z, because Jay-Z got
Right,
27
yeah.
Grammys.
Yeah, right.
So he pretty much was losing every
Right.
year to Hove, I think, was
You know what I'm
kind
saying?
of
But-
kind of it. But not one, right? You didn't
Right.
think he would have grabbed one
You got to
in
grab
there?
one again. But I think he's got songs though. You know what I'm saying? So like, it was the album nominated, but there's songs in there. You know what I'm saying?
But he
Like,
never won. That's what's it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He never won though. He might have been he might have had a song nominated, but he never won. Well, I'll tell you this. I got the categories. I got some of the categories here that I wanted to talk about. I want to
Pusha
get
T.
our opinions on. All right, you want to start with Pusha T? Let's start right there. Let's go right to the hip hop. That's Elo for you. Right to the hip hop. He wants to go right for it. So we'll start with the rap album. Best rap album. The nominees are DJ Khaled, God Did. Future, I Never Liked You. Pusha T, It's Almost Dry.
Pusha.
Jack Harlow, Come Home, The Kids Miss You. And Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. So, Elos, take it away from there. You think it should automatically be Pusha
No, I
T
don't think
right
it should
now?
automatically because I think the Kendrick album is great, and then
Okay.
when you see Kendrick perform the album, it's just on a whole nother level. But you know, and again, I'm not taking anything away from Jack Harlow, Future, Khaled. I just think Pusha does. I just think he deserves it, man.
Yeah. I mean,
That's-
I'm a big fan of Pusha
I just
T.
think he deserves it. I don't think his stuff ever falls off. I don't think it ever, you know, it's just like he deserves it.
He deserves it. Okay.
I think he deserves it.
I think he deserves
When
it.
someone has done it for that good, for that long, at some point, it's got to be recognized. And again, he's got the nomination, and I think anybody in this room would be happy with being nominated. You know what I'm saying? Like,
course.
let's be real. You know what I'm
Course.
saying? But it's time to let him shine on, and as he's always been considered like in that top tier. Let's put him in the top tier.
Okay, no doubt.
He deserves it.
So that's Elo's vote. What do you guys? What's your vote, Lonzo, for the rap album?
Oh man, that's tough, man. I kind of gotta agree with Elo, man. I think Pusha, you know what I'm saying. But then again, Khaled be putting these projects together, man. That are just
Well, let's talk about that because this project,
God did.
It's
an incredible song.
incredible
That song is ridiculous.
But the album worthy of nomination for album of the year? Because the song is also nominated. The song is nominated multiple
I
times.
think the song
100%.
itself
100%.
is definitely worthy of winning, but the album as a whole,
But you're talking a body of work and Pusha writing and penning everything on that.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, Eddie. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
that's 100%.
You know, it's
100%.
just like Khaled didn't pen all those songs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
He all helps orchestrate them in some way,
Yeah.
shape,
of course,
or form,
and he does
right?
an amazing
But
job at
no
it.
doubt.
He does an incredible job at it. You know, but when Pusha is there and he's putting that pen to paper or whatever his process is, and it's coming out of him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I'll give you that. Is there anybody else in that category worth mentioning at all? We said Jack Harlow, Kendrick, Future. Anybody giving Future love over here on this podcast?
I listened to the Future album last
Would you-
night. I ain't gonna lie.
What'd you think?
I said, let me get my Future album because it's really the only album I didn't
Gotta do
listen
his
to.
research.
It was research. I was doing research. You know,
Okay.
there's a couple joints on there, man, that are fire.
Yeah.
Like, and then again, it's just, and I'm not trying to hate. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Right.
it's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No doubt.
And again, I appreciate some of those joints. Like I said, the
Wait for You track, right?
yeah, the way for you.
Yeah.
What is it? It's Drake and
Thames.
Thames.
Yeah,
Fire.
that's dope.
That's a fire ass song.
Fire.
I got you. Yeah, but he's his album's nominated.
Listen,
and Future's been there for a
He's been
long
there. He's
time,
been there.
right?
He's been doing
won,
it, and you can't
and
knock
he's won
the talent.
Grammys
He's
before.
won Grammys, and you can't knock what he does. So
No.
I don't want anybody to take it that I'm
No,
knocking
not at
anybody
all.
on this list. I'm just, as a fan of Pusha, I would like to see that happen.
No doubt.
I think that would be great for hip hop.
Eddie, you got a vote on this? You got a favorite or a lead for the category of rap album?
I'm probably gonna say Kendrick, man.
Kendrick.
I'm thinking Kendrick on this one.
Did you listen to that album? Have you got a chance to go through it front to back? Because that's a big one. That's a long one too. A lot of skits. There's a lot going on in that album when we listen to it.
Not in its entirety. I've caught it in sections.
Okay.
But everything I heard was classic Kendrick. You know.
And again, Kendrick's another name that he gets a lot of love at the Grammys, right? Yeah. He's done a lot of big performances there. He's
Can we talk about his performances? Because his performances are incredible.
Next level.
Next level. Oh my God! I just thought about one that I think it was at the Grammys with. Didn't he do with Imagine Dragons?
He did that, and I just watched one. I went back and watched one that he did with Beyonce that was sick. Also,
That's crazy.
they were
yeah.
like in this like pool, and yeah, Kendrick is crazy when he does his live show.
He is incredible, man. He is an incredible performer too. Yeah, I mean, you can't take it away from him. He has every right to be in that category and deserves it, I think, just as much as the other guys. Pusha T, Khaled, you know what I mean? Everybody else. Chaos, what about you? You have an opinion or a thought on that category and maybe a favorite?
The hip hop?
For the rap album, yeah. Hip hop album.
To be quite honest, I'm probably like shooting more towards the God Did album, to be honest. That's the only one that that was nominated that I actually really heard in its entirety.
Okay.
Followed by close second is the Kendrick.
Okay, no doubt. So I think, yeah, between that, Pusha, we'll see. Should be interesting. Should come down to it. We'll see. All right, what's another category you guys looking forward to? Or actually, this one I want to talk about this one. I want to talk about new artists. There's a lot of new artists in here. And there's some people I haven't even heard about. And I know I'm not the best, I'm not the best when it comes to this. A brand new artist coming out, you know what I mean? I'm not on social media like that. Not yet. This year I will be. But there was a few names that popped out to me. And then there was a few names, like I said, I had never heard about. So the first name I see on here is Anita. You guys know Anita? She had the Brazil. Yeah. You know Anita. That so hello knows Anita.
Hold on, Zubba.
Run that back. Do we have a sound for that on the
got
pad?
that double.
Yeah. Which one is that? I'm not sure.
Yeah, we need a sub button.
Yeah, one of these, right? We'll take that.
Any one of them.
Anita, she's one that I know. She's killing it. She's
And you know where she killed it on was the Rihanna Fenty.
Oh, she performed on that?
Killed.
The Fenty show?
Oof.
Yeah, word? Oof. Okay. So she I knew about it. I was like, okay, no doubt I could see that. The next one is Samara Joy. Any ideas? Anybody? Samara Joy, Lons?
Nah.
Yeah, see,
I apologize for not knowing you.
No, listen. This is what it's but this is the Grammys. This is what it's about, right? Because I remember this story from a long time ago. I want to say, I think it was Miguel, right? When Miguel first started blowing up and got on the scene, he got onto the Grammys. And somebody had made a comment that they didn't know who he was, but that he was incredible, that's watching him perform there. And he kind of took it almost the wrong way. And it's like, but yo, this is the Grammys. This is from all genres. This is people in their 80s, in their 20s, teenagers, you know what I mean? Everything in between, all different genres. So you can't get offended if you never heard of somebody who's nominated or not nominated, right? You know what I mean? So it's all good. It is what it is. But there's a lot more names on this list that I didn't know either. Mooney Long. Anybody know Mooney Long?
That's Money Long.
That's Money Long. Oh, see that? Look at me. Where's that boy?
Come on.
Let me try again.
Now she's actually really dope.
Okay, so
R&B.
what you know about Money Long? Talk to us about Money Long.
She
Enlighten
got that
us.
track. What is it? What's the name of it?
Got me.
Damn,
Got
this is gonna
me.
drive me crazy. It's a slower R&B track. It's dope.
I don't know. We got to get somebody on research. Who's on research? Check that out.
Research department.
Hours.
Research
Something about
department.
hours.
Money
Hours and
Long.
Hours?
Let's find the song that's her hit. Money Long. Anybody else know Money Long?
I think it's Hours and
Lines?
Hours or some shit.
I'm looking at the list. I don't really know.
All right, so ready? Hold on. Let me give you guys the rest of this list.
Yeah, just go through it.
Molly Tuttle, Omar Apollo, Domi and J.D. Beck. I'm going to mess this one up too. Toby Ngiwe.
Oh, that's the man right there.
Toby Ngiwe. I don't know. I'm
That's
sorry.
the man.
I'm sorry.
Is that the dude that be rapping with his wife and shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's fire.
nasty.
He's fire.
Okay, so we'll come
Me
back to him in a
and Mar been
second.
up on him for a hot second.
What
Okay.
about Wet Leg?
Yeah, Wet Leg. Who's
I
Wet
don't know
Leg?
what Wet Leg is.
Right?
I think they were in alternative rock though, in the category for alternative rock.
No
so.
kidding. Lotto. We got Lotto in there. Obviously, we know Lotto.
Lotto's blowing up.
She got big hits. We know about Big Energy and all that. So
yeah,
Hours and Hours.
There you go.
That's the one.
Money Long.
Thank you, Pete. Hours and Hours by Money Long. And then Maneskin, I feel like they've been around for a minute, right? But I feel like they've been around for a minute, but they're just getting love as a new artist now, right?
No,
just
I
kind of
think
interesting.
I'm pretty sure that's a cover, isn't it?
It's a cover.
Begging is a cover of an older track, the same song. They just redid it.
Okay.
So they are a newer I guess, emerging group. But I don't think did they drop anything else other than that. Really, that blew
I just
up?
know begging.
No, they got another one. I can't think of that name of that song either. But
Room full of DJs.
yeah. I mean, well, again, is why we're talking about it. We got to be up on our stuff, right? But yeah, so you guys know Toby. Talk about him because I don't know anything about him. Never heard of that. You say he
Flow
raps.
is crazy.
How you say his name?
I have no
I
idea.
honestly don't want to mess it up. I don't know.
Toby and
Let me see.
Wigwe.
Oh yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
I don't want to.
But,
Sorry, Toby.
Nah, but you,
We'll just call him Toby for now.
Yeah,
Toby.
Toby, yeah.
So, where did you see him? Where did you discover him? Where did you start finally?
I first started following him on probably on IG and on Instagram.
Okay.
Some things I was scrolling through some stuff and I don't know. I think I might have sent something to Marv, and Marv sent something to me, and then ever since it was just like, this guy's dope.
So he's legit. He's official.
Legit. Yeah.
You seen him too, Longe? You seen him?
yeah, bro.
Flow
Same
is
thing, bro.
crazy.
Just scrolling on IG, TikTok, and he has this content where he's like making music with his family. He's holding his kids and shit.
Yeah.
He's fucking it's real. Like it has essence. It has you know what I mean. It's not just bullshit gibberish. He's
No
really
doubt.
talking some content shit. Like,
Wow, I like
And then he was in that show Mo that I was
He was
watching.
in
Yeah,
Mo?
he was in Mo.
Oh, what's Mo?
Mo was a
Mo?
Netflix show with a comedian Mo. Y'all should check it out. Really good
It's
show.
a funny
Okay.
show from what I've seen.
His stand up is crazy, but the show was it was funny. It was
No doubt. Very interesting. Very interesting. So yeah.
it wasn't just funny.
So all right. So Anita, we've always heard of. Money Long, we've heard of. Maniskin Lotto, we've heard of. But Molly Tuttle, anybody? Omar Apollo, no. Domi and J.D. Beck. That one got me too.
Bell, but
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see these guys. These are ones going to be emerging. We'll see who is the best new artist. Again, these are all brand new artists. So
Although I feel like Anita's been out for a minute.
I thought the same. I
couple
thought maybe at
years.
least a couple years, but I don't know how that works.
I don't get
How-
and
now-
again,
now the light
and
is
that's,
there.
and that's
Yeah.
and that's the thing where Lonzo said talking
But
about the
Lotto's been
Grammys.
out for a minute too.
But I'm
Now that I
talking,
think
you know.
about it, Lotto's been out for a couple years.
but now the Grammys see them, and now they're a new artist.
Right. So that's
they're
I think
they're
that's
new
the
to the
thing.
Grammys,
That's that
right?
bullshit. That's that
That's what
bullshit.
everybody
That's
gets
what you're
aggravated
getting
about.
at?
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
she used to go by Mulatto, and then there was like a whole controversy with her name, and she changed it to Lotto.
Interesting. Okay. So maybe that warrants her. She's a new artist. Was she change her name?
I guess.
Because
She
then
got a new
Puff,
Spotify
imagine
page,
Puff
so there
Daddy
you
would
go.
just win every few years. Just change his name
keep
up.
changing his name.
Keep
Best
changing
new artist.
Diddy.
New artist.
Best new artist. Diddy.
Love.
Yeah, love. Yeah. Every time he just changes it up, he gets a new
That's
award.
awesome.
So that's the best new artist category. That should
Good
be
luck to them.
interesting. Good luck to them. I'm definitely looking forward to going and checking out some of those new artists that I haven't heard because that's another reason why I like the Grammys. I always find out about new artists that I never heard about, and it gives me the awareness and be like, all right, who are these? These are really incredible artists already on the biggest stage, and we've never even heard of them. So
That's fine.
start to do the research and say, all right, why do they belong there? And start to look into that. This is a big one. I know we're gonna have some funny stories about this one, but I want to talk about album of the year. It's one of the biggest, the biggest categories every single year. Everybody looks forward to. There's a lot of nominees, a lot of worthy nominees. So we're gonna run down the list real quick. We got Adele for the album 30. Okay. In These Silent Days by Brandy Carlisle. Go figure that one. Brandy Carlisle got an album out still. She's from the 80s, right? She was putting out songs in the 80s. That Brandy Carlisle? Same chick I'm thinking
I
of?
don't know why you're looking at me.
You know why he's looking
But I
at
think
you.
that was Belinda Carlisle.
Oh,
I think that was Belinda
Look
Carlisle.
at me. I'm getting
Come on,
killed today.
DJ Gran.
I'm off this.
ouch.
All right, let me keep it moving.
Hold on.
That's twice, Grant. That's twice.
That's great, no
Three strikes,
doubt.
you're out.
All right, we got Renaissance by Beyonce. All right, I'm skipping this one because we'll come back to that. Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale, we talked about them. Mary J. Blige is nominated.
J.
Good Morning, Gorgeous.
Yeah, we
She's got a few nominees.
We were talking about tonight. I didn't listen to it.
Yeah, we got to check
crazy.
that
I
one
didn't even know
out.
she dropped an
Listen to
album,
a Mary
honestly.
album.
I had no idea she even dropped. the
Yeah,
album.
Love
straight
Mary.
up. We got to go back and check out
That's
that
the
Mary
queen.
album.
Although I did hear something about it, and then I feel like I never heard about it again.
Well, it's nominated album of the year, and I saw she got a song or two nominated as well. She's got a few
It was her
nominations
birthday
this year.
yesterday. Happy birthday to Mary J.
Mary J. Shout out to Mary J.
That's a
Still killing it. Hell yeah.
Wait, hold on. Her birthday is the same as mine?
Oh.
Eddie Scissorhand's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Eddie! Fire.
Oh, I just want to press all the buttons.
Fire. That was a good transition. I like that right there. So yes, Mary J. Blige. We definitely got to go check out that album for sure.
Oh yeah.
We got.
Can we still submit our votes?
I don't know about that. we got a long way before we're on the board on the Academy, my brother. We got ABBA, Voyage. ABBA still doing the damn thing.
ABBA killing it, yo.
Yo, we still
Killing
get
it.
requests for ABBA these days, right?
That'll come up.
Music of the Spheres, Coldplay. Coldplay's still out there doing their thing.
But I didn't listen to that album, but I love Coldplay.
I heard the first
There's
two
a-
songs.
Yeah, there's a couple singles
And
that were
it
fire.
wasn't bad, and then like I heard that they had like a couple singles. I didn't personally hear what the fire singles were. I
Yup.
heard the first two songs on the album, and I was like, "Whoa, okay, they still got it."
Yeah, no doubt. So they're in the category. We got Lizzo for her album Special, and we got Harry Styles, Harry's House.
It's your boy right there.
That's my boy. I
That's your
really
boy.
do. I
Red
do love
loves
Harry
Harry.
Styles, man. I do love that album. That's fire. But the album that I did not mention yet, and I'm saving for the last one, y'all already know what it is. It's Bad Bunny. Un verano sin ti.
That's not even a competition.
It's over.
He Bad Bunny won.
Are we all
He
in
Bad
agreement
Bunny.
that Bad Bunny is
Play
taking
Bad
it over?
Bunny.
Say cheese.
We got it. We
Say
have
cheese.
to make note of this on this podcast. We have to say it. In 2022, there was no other artist more requested in any other year
Not even close.
ever than Bad Bunny in 2022.
Not
It's
even close.
incredible.
Landslide.
Landslide is the word. It's not even close.
I would say I've gotten requests for almost every song on that album.
Yeah.
Which is like never ever happens. Like usually there's like one or two or maybe three bangers on an album, but like
Nah.
you can play any song on that album and it packs the dance floor.
He did it, man.
It just gets to the point where like you just run through the album, just run through it.
Oh,
Like,
there's been-
every other song when
crazy.
you're DJing a private party or something like that. Every other song just be like, I'm just gonna play something else off this album. Clean,
Yeah. It's true though. It just. I mean, we had requests. People would just be like, "Play Bad Bunny." Oh, anything from the album? Literally
anything.
Play anything
We're
off that
setting
album.
up.
Like,
We're setting up. Are you guys gonna play Bad Bunny tonight?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think?
yeah,
No, we're not.
no,
No, we playing that good rabbit.
yeah, that's
Play that
right.
Good Rabbit.
It's coming near you in 2023. Good Rabbit, watch out.
I'm not intoxicated enough to talk about Good Rabbit right now.
Gotta be a little bit more of the
Transformation.
influence for that. That's funny, but I again personally, I think he's gonna run away with
Well,
it.
again, and this is where it becomes when it's that popular and it's that big. How is it not?
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
also something to consider. I think is he like the only Latin artist
That's a good question.
on that list, right?
He,
I mean, Anita's reggaeton too, but
No, but no, Anita was in the new
Yeah,
in the new artist. She's not for the album. Yeah, he is definitely the only Latin.
biggest streaming, biggest
100%.
everything,
Biggest
biggest
everything.
concert.
Yeah.
yeah, bro,
I mean, it's just
Yankee Stadium
right,
packed out.
You saw him
Sold out.
first hand
Crazy.
basis. You know, I'm sure anybody that's seen that show left that show
Wild.
like, wow.
Yeah. No, he
It was
did it.
wild.
Man. I don't know if anybody had a bigger year in 2022 than Bad Bunny did. From a music standpoint, from a concert, tour, performance,
Yo, half a
WWE.
billion just in
Unless you
tour
were Aaron
money.
Judge.
Yeah, maybe Aaron Judge.
Half a billion in tour money.
Yeah, $500 million just in tour money.
In
Just in
tour
tour
money.
That's not a single
That's
T-shirt.
not even talking about merchandise, the
Yeah.
heart, none of
None
that,
of
bro.
Yeah, word. And that album cover right with the heart is everywhere.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he
bro.
wilded out last year.
Crazy,
He
bro.
wilded out last year.
Yo, I was at the mall the other day and they have like stuffed heart, fucking little stuffed animals.
Bro, it's crazy.
Oh, like
Like
the
from the
character
album,
from the
yeah.
album, you're saying? Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm not surprised.
And he's acting. And he's wrestling.
And then people want to talk shit when he tosses a little phone into the ocean.
Get out of here.
It was just one phone, goddammit.
Get out of his
Come
face, bro.
on.
Get out of his face. You know what I'm
Was that what happened? Somebody was like trying to film him or something?
Yeah.
They were
Was
trying
like
to
in his
say
grill?
cheese.
They was-
They're trying to say cheese, bro.
He said, say cheese.
saying? Look, he didn't get thrown in the ocean.
Word
Kept
up.
the phone.
Toby Maguire's out here cursing out paparazzi, and y'all getting mad because he tossed a little phone. He smiled for the
I heard
pic,
he
right?
took a picture first though.
Yeah,
So
that's
if they
what I
found
said.
it, they got a dope pic.
He smiled for the camera. You know?
Yeah, hopefully it saved to the cloud or whatever, the Google Drive. You know what I mean? You get that on the next
These
device.
phones is waterproof.
Yeah, word. And then you got a money picture though, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Put a pic on, don't matter, it might be worth it. So, yeah, I think we're all in agreement that from our experience anyway, as DJs and as performers, being in the club every week and every other weekend, being out in the clubs and in the bars, like there was no other artist that had an influence the way that Bad Bunny had in this past year.
Not
the
even
energy
close.
level goes up immediately.
Yeah,
Immediately.
immediately.
You just hear my money, my, and then that's it. Everybody just loses it.
That's all it
All
takes.
I hear was Zubba Dubba.
Yeah, straight up. And it was on. So I think, Adele's in there. Of course, she's always there. She's always in the Get Love. That's no doubt. Beyonce, same. She got, 25, 26 Grammys now, something like that.
Maybe 27.
Yeah, maybe more. Who knows?
Crazy.
All of them.
So, I mean, of course, they'll be in the conversation. But we'll see. I think Bad Bunny's got it. Any other categories you guys are looking forward to? Or anything else that you're looking forward to as part of the show?
Progressive jazz category.
Yeah, let's look into that one, right? Let's look at Song of the Year and we'll wrap this up.
Smooth
Song of the
jazz.
Year.
So let's look at Song of the Year and then we'll wrap this up. All right. Another big category. It starts with Beyonce and Break My Soul, which is a record. I love that record, no doubt
crazy
about it.
record.
That record's ridiculous.
That's a dope ass track. So Break My Soul, I think for sure it belongs there.
Vibe.
Here's one just like that. Bonnie Raitt. That's another name from the past. Not like Belinda Carlisle, but as it was. Harry Styles, my boy, as it was. Love that song.
That's a huge one.
That's a huge song. That's already, again, in movies, commercials, like, they got that
Everything.
one
What's the-
everywhere.
Harry Styles is just everywhere.
What's
at
the
this
melody
point.
to that one?
As you are.
Sing it.
Ooh,
can I put the voice on?
We don't.
I'm
we
trying to
know,
prevent
we know.
DMCA right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Hold on.
Dubba dooba dubba da. Subba da. Is this the evil voice?
As it was.
What is happening? Is this the chipmunk voice?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, no doubt.
This is your brain on drugs.
What's the next one?
We're having too much fun in
Gotta
this
keep
here.
these buttons away from me, guys.
All right, we got Lizzo, About Damn Time, of course.
Come on, it's a fire
That one's
track,
huge.
man.
It's a fire track. It's a
fire
big track. No denying that one. Of course, Taylor Swift, the aforementioned Taylor Swift, All Too Well. It says the 10-minute version, the short film. Interesting.
Whoa.
Didn't see that.
Taylor making some big moves at the end of 2022 for sure. We got God Did in there. We spoke about that song before.
Incredible.
That's a contender right there. I
Yo.
think.
We got Bad Habit by Steve Lacy. I love that
That
song
one's
too.
everywhere.
That's a great song. It's a really, really good song. You guys know that one? Bad Habit.
That song's everywhere.
Easy on Me. That's Adele's single off her album, Easy on Me, which again will get, tons of love. ABCDEFU.
Oh, that's a TikTok
Oh,
track.
yeah.
That is a smasher,
That's a
huh?
That
TikTok
one
track.
blows.
I know that
TikTok
one,
track?
Gail.
2 years ago, though?
I thought it came out same.
That came out a while
getting
ago.
at,
'Cause I
man.
remember
This
my
is-
sister
I don't
singing
know.
that.
I don't know how it
That might
works.
be older
Like,
than
Yo,
2 years.
man,
That
it
might
just
be-
started getting the traction.
That's what
That's-
it was, the traction on TikTok,
That-
and then it got released onto the major platforms.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably what happened.
so maybe it wasn't actually released on the major platforms,
No,
or if it
I
wasn't
mean, I was
released through a
hearing it on,
label.
like local radio stations all the time.
I thought the same thing. I'll be
Because
honest with you. Like,
it
Your
promo-
local
definitely
radio
came out
station?
BC before COVID, but like
BC.
before COVID.
that's the new terms we talking
It
about.
definitely came out around that time, but like
Yeah.
I guess once again like social media, like TikToks, Reels, Shorts,
Maybe.
stuff like that. That's definitely like blowing up the.
Yeah, no doubt. So that's
changing
in
the game
there
right now.
And then the last one in the category is Kendrick Lamar, The Heart Part 5, which was the single off his album. So another, again, a big, wide open category. I mean,
Wide open.
you got Adele, you got Beyonce, you got Harry Styles, you got Lizzo, you got Taylor Swift, DJ Khaled, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? Like,
Bad Bunny didn't make that cut.
that one, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a great point.
That's
Because they couldn't
insane.
put all of them on there, so they just chose none.
Maybe, though, you know what I'm saying?
That's their way of giving somebody else a
They
single.
gotta
and
put
getting him
Titi
the
on
album.
there.
I guess, man. I don't know. But like Kendrick's album was, well, for rap album, not album of the year, though. But God Did Not is the same.
I honestly think it's gonna either be Harry Styles or Beyonce. Probably leaning more towards Beyonce. Gonna take that.
I
Dub.
feel like Beyonce. Yeah, it might.
Beyonce is definitely gonna take that dub. If not, it's gonna be Harry Styles.
I
Although
think-
I feel Adele, bro. Like, I don't know why. I
was
feel
the
like she
Adele
just wins
song again?
everything.
What song was that one again?
Easy on You.
Easy on you. How'd that one go?
I'm not about to start
Hit me
singing
with the
Adele,
Zubbas.
my
Oh,
man.
can I
Singing
put
in the
that? Can I
Zubbas.
put the filter on again and you sing it?
Yeah, I don't even. To be honest with you, I'd have to think about it for a second. I can't think of the melody myself, but.
No, that one's a massive one.
Oh,
too, though.
go easy on me, baby. You went dun dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's
You did remember the words.
Yeah, I did.
But
I
didn't
thought
that come
about
out a while also?
No,
came
that
out
was
last
like
year
the
too?
beginning of
Yeah.
the last year, I think.
Yeah, she dropped the album like right exactly, right in the beginning of 2022. So, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. That's another big one.
Tough one.
That's a tough one. That
Picking
one
right
I
now,
think
Grant.
is
Who
going
you
to come.
picking right now? Right now on the spot.
On the spot, I'm going to say Beyonce, man, "Break My Soul." I think that's
a huge song.
That's a huge hit. And once
But
again,
I
it's
really
Beyonce.
think Lizzo is in competition with that song.
I don't know. I mean, I like that song. I'll be honest. I don't.
Which one was
like,
that? About That Time?
About Damn Time.
About
Yeah.
That Time.
I switched up, but yeah, About Damn Time.
I mean, I blew up on TikTok and like social media and stuff like that. But like, in
No,
terms of,
yeah,
like,
that is.
Yeah, but you know what?
I feel like
I'm
in terms
thinking
of
about it now.
streams
Like
and
the
stuff,
last half of the year on TikTok, everybody has been on that Beyonce track, and it wasn't even that track. It was a different track.
Cuff It.
Right.
That one's been
Oh
huge,
yeah, that
right?
one's yeah.
Right.
Cuff It is but that's
Cuff It.
not on the. That's
That's
that
not
one
on the
wasn't
list,
it? No.
which is crazy because I think that track is just as big.
Oh, it might be.
So did the rest of the world.
So did the rest of the
the
world.
Because it was on
agrees.
every TikTok, every reel.
Yeah. Hey. Well, we know that's what that runs the world these days, right? If it's
Although
on
it does
TikTok
not
and
get a
on
good
Reels.
reaction when I play it.
It's weird.
It's huge. It's
I know.
everywhere.
I know.
Everyone's singing it. Everyone playing it.
I think that
Clears
you know
the
what?
floor.
Let's talk about that real quick because I think that's a testament to the way that the music industry is changing and the streaming and how TikTok and Reels and Instagram and social media has such a big part of that, right? Because back in the day, in order for a song for it to blow up, for it to be big, was because it was being played in the clubs, and that's what blew the song up.
Right.
Yeah.
As opposed to a song being blown up on Instagram and it doesn't even necessarily fit in the club or in the bar or out at a party in general. But it's blown up. You know what I mean? And there's always been ballads and other songs like that you know were the exception to that back in the day too. But I think there's way more songs now that are so big and so popular, and then we go out and play them out in
Right,
the club, and we don't get the
But
reactions.
even
We're
songs
like,
that are like danceable, like dope beats and like high tempo, like
You know
a lot of
why?
songs do not do well in the club that are popular.
You
on
know
TikTok
why?
and
Because
radio and shit.
the part of the song that's blowing up is 15 seconds.
right, yeah, true.
Right.
That's true.
Then
And
you
nobody
hit
knows
things
how to
the rest
actually
of the
dance
song.
anymore.
They're
There's
like, play it for 43 seconds.
Right. But if you can't get that, if you get past that 15-second dance, it becomes a problem. Now they're like, oh, what do I do?
Yeah, that's true. What do I do now? What do I do now? Yo, you know what? I think there's some truth to that.
I'm waiting for the day that we play a song and like it gets no reaction, and out of nowhere everyone just does synchronized dance for 15 seconds, like a
what's that
TikTok
called?
dance.
Flash mob. Yeah, flash mob. Yeah, like a flash
That'd
mob.
be
But like
epic.
everybody knows the TikTok dance for it. You know what I mean? And then nothing else, and they just
That
stop
would be so
afterwards.
funny. That
They
would
just
Flash mob.
awkwardly
We-
just walk away.
We should stage that. That actually would be
Well,
funny
what
as
we
hell.
should do is we should do a set where we just bang TikTok dances
Back to back.
TikTok
to
set?
back to back.
Slam them out. That's not
Yeah.
a bad idea either.
In and out, 15 seconds each. Bam.
Right.
Yo.
Ooh, TikTok mega mix. Let's go.
You know what that just reminded me of a few years ago when Fortnite, the Fortnite
Fortnite
dances
dances,
came
yeah.
out and all that. You remember that? No, that was like little 15, 20 second little
I know how to
blurbs
do all
and they
of
were.
them.
Yeah, I'm
and I
sure
hate
you do.
Fortnite.
I'm sure you do. But that kind of reminded me of that, like, right, like only you needed 15 seconds and that was it. That's it. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see. So that's the Grammy wrap. Got a lot of opinions out there. We'll see that. Grammys are coming up in a few weeks. So by the next episode, hopefully we'll have some winners and we'll see kind of where our predictions landed and see how some of the things played out. But the other big thing for the Grammys for me is the performances. And they haven't, put out the official list of performers just yet. They still kind of work on that like all the way right up to like the last week up to it. So, but there's always some dope performances and dope collaborations, right? You'll see like, a country artist rocking with a hip hop artist and a rock artist rocking with, an R&B, like, and a lot of like cool things like that. So I'll be looking forward to see that as well too. And are we planning to watch that together? Is that something we talked about, right?
guys.
I know.
We're gonna
Grant, you
pop
be
my
over, right?
we're gonna pop my Grammys
Oh
cherry.
boy, yeah. I guess we do got to get this on record since we right that Eddie Scissorhands has never actually watched the Grammys.
I've never watched the Grammys. I've watched clips. I've seen recaps. I've seen.
I think I'm with you, Eddie. I
you
don't
know,
think I've ever.
Lons.
Nah.
Lons, come here.
Yo, man, Capricorn shit.
Let's go.
Some heathen shit. That's what that
Haters.
is.
Yeah, that's not
Some
Grammys. Yeah,
hater
that's some
shit.
heathen shit.
I figured I'll see it when I'm there.
Yeah, well,
I mean, that's
My
a good
man.
mentality to have, but
know? And-
heathen.
I think the other thing that's good about the Grammys now is they've cut down the awards, so there's more performances, which
Yes.
is a better thing for you guys to watch that now.
Right.
Where
Fair.
it used to be more awards, less performances, but I think they've
Yeah.
kind of flip flopped that.
yeah,
now.
they only give like the top
Right.
awards out on TV. Everything else is like the day of, like you get the envelope like well beforehand. You find
as
out.
they're doing the what do you call it? The
The ticker, the ticker
red
tape
carpet.
on the bottom. Oh,
The
the
red
yeah,
carpet.
the red carpet, right?
they're
Yeah, they already yes.
They're getting announced at that point. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah,
people
so
are picking up awards.
people already on the red carpet knowing that they were already won. It's just like those main big categories: the album of the year, song of the year, rap album, song, all that. So we shall see. So we'll have the update for that for you guys by the next episode. That's Grammy talk. There's something else that I want to talk about before we get ready to wrap things up here in this first episode of the Party Never Stops podcast. And that's been another big, big story that's been in the news for the last couple weeks here in the sports world. Was a young gentleman by the name of Damar Hamlin. You guys all know the story by now. We've all heard it. Just an incredible, remarkable story about what this guy went through in the last couple weeks. And it definitely relates with us because our homie El Jefe Marv, who's he can't be here with us today, obviously, because he's recovering from his own injuries and his own accident where, he's got a lot of serious things going on. Otherwise, he would be here with us. So you see something happening to somebody like that, it's just kind of hit home for us. I know that. But who wants to talk about that? Damar Hamlin, that situation. I mean, this guy is 24 years old. He's a safety for the Buffalo Bills. He's playing in the football game a couple weeks ago on Monday night. He goes to make a tackle, and right then and there on his field, his heart stops. It's a crazy, crazy scene. And we got to say a big shout out to the staff and crew of the Buffalo Bills who quite
Everybody.
literally saved that dude's life. I mean, have you guys ever seen anything like that? Or have you, the story as it's been coming out, seen anything like this?
So 2 times now I've seen a game stop. The first time was an NBA game when COVID first happened. And I remember the referees running onto the court and being like, something's up, something's up, something's up. And then all of a sudden, everybody left the court. And then this Monday night football game, which was a huge game. It was a lot of playoff implications.
Yep.
And this was going to determine, I think, number 1 seeding at that point.
Yeah.
And this man got hurt. And again, God bless him.
Yeah, it was
I don't even
incredible.
know how to say it,
So he had he suffered cardiac arrest twice. Once was on the field, and then they did CPR, they revived him, and then brought him to the hospital where he had it again, and they had to give him CPR again at the hospital to revive him. And do you guys know that this man is home? He's up. He's walking around.
He was at the facility the other day.
He went to the Buffalo Bills facility to see his teammates, to hug them.
That's dedication right there.
That is incredible.
Wild.
I mean, I think he was.
Bro, the statistic was he was supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And if he was gonna be alive, they thought brain damage or
It's crazy, bro.
would he ever walk again? Stuff like
crazy.
that. And he, I mean, obviously he still has a long way to go and a long recovery to go, but he's alive.
But
he's
alive,
up.
bro.
He's
He's alive. That's
he's talking. He's with his family. He's with his teammates. He's with his brothers. Truly, truly remarkable story. Something that we wanted to bring attention to in this day and age. You don't get a lot of good stories like that, and it's important to really highlight. And once again, cannot say enough to the staff, the Buffalo Bills, training staff, all the doctors and his care team at the the University of Cincinnati.
He was in Ohio.
In Cincinnati at the hospital.
And he was at Buffalo.
And yeah, right. And then when they transferred him when he was healthy enough,
But even what happened to him, is such a rarity. He suffered what's called the comatio cordis, which is when you get hit in the exact moment in between your heartbeats. So the timing had to be perfectly right from when he made that tackle. The impact was timed right. It's kind of like fucking that death punch at the end of Kill Bill and shit. That Pai Mei teaches Beatrice and shit.
Yep.
I heard there
death
was
punch.
a bigger chance of getting struck by lightning than that happening.
Twice. You get struck by lightning twice, then that happening to you. That's crazy.
Crazy.
And anybody that's ever happened to never made it. He's probably one of the first.
wild.
That's incredible. That's
Crazy. Even more wild.
Incredibly remarkable story. Just a true, again, incredible story about just recovery and blessings, man. That he was getting prayers from all over the world. And, for those who believe in, man, the power of prayer, whatever it is, man, that man is up. He's walking. He's standing. So I can and I will. That's a phrase that we're saying a lot around here. You know what I mean? I think he's got a lot of I can and I will in him, Mr. Damar Hamlin. So big shout out to him. And I think that's a good point for us to bring in our boy El Jefe Marv, because I know he kind of wanted to talk about it. And he's, as I mentioned, he's home recovering from his accident. And he just had his second surgery out of, I think he's got 8 in total. So he's got about 6 more coming up. But El Jefe Marv's another member of our team that, again, he's not here with us due to this recovery. But another artist, he's been with us for years and has going to have a lot more music coming out this year in regards to his recovery and everything that he's working on. So with all that being said, we're gonna dial him in, and we'll get El Jefe Marv on the call real quick. How we feeling? Party Never Stops podcast. Everybody feeling good?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's talk to the boy Marvelous. Here he is coming in.
I'm gonna play a sound for him.
Yeah, we're always.
Yo,
El Jefe.
what's going on,
That
gentlemen?
was magical.
That's like an angel.
You like that? and he queued up your entrance music, my brother.
It was incredible.
Got you, bro. Always got your back.
No doubt, my man. You on the line with the Heems, brother. You on the Party Never Stops podcast. What's up?
Say what?
Surprise.
And guess where we at, son?
Love it, man. Love it.
Studio
That
Whoa. We
sounds
at
real
Studio
good together.
Whoa.
Studio Whoa. Shout out to the homie Andy.
Yeah, buddy. You already know. You already know. How you feeling, my brother? We were just talking about you for a couple minutes, just letting the people know about, what's been going on with you and the accident and a bit of your recovery. So let the people know, man, how you feeling? What's going on?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm focused. I'm just sitting here in my recliner, just writing music in the dark.
Nice.
Just in full blown artist mode.
No doubt.
Nothing else to do. So that's the positivity I'm latching on to.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt, man. We were just sitting here talking about DeMar Hamlin and that whole situation, the player from the Buffalo Bills, and how he made this remarkable recovery in just a short amount of time. And we were, praying and hoping the same for you. We're trying to get you back out with us and back on stage and whatnot. And, the phrase "I can and I will," we talked about that and what that means to you. And I said that I think DeMar Hamlin has a lot of "I can and I will" in him as well. So I just want you to talk on that for a quick minute on what you thought about that whole experience with DeMar Hamlin, what he's going through, and how you apply it to what you're going through right now.
Yeah, amen, man. That's it's crazy because if I remember correctly, me, you, and Ello were having a conversation when we found out about it. I think you were talking about your tailgating adventures, which we'll get into on another podcast. But I just kind of I didn't want to interrupt you, but I just read it and I was like, what? And I showed it to Benny, Ello, and it's crazy. Within a week, that guy went from, trying to keep him alive on the field while everybody's watching to being, released from the hospital and like a recovery. And it was inspiring. I know, the situations are completely different, but like you said, that I can and I will energy was definitely there. And, it was inspiring, man. I'm glad he's good. I'm glad I'm good. I'm glad everyone's good.
No doubt. No doubt.
Absolutely.
Speak on that concept, my brother. I can and I will. What is it? Talk about the direction of it and what's going to be happening in 2023 as we document your journey and your recovery.
Pardon. It started off with kind of an assistance with mental health. When I first started going to therapy a few years ago, it was more or less giving myself no excuses, something to repeat over and over again, whether it's just following through with the task and just getting that end result, as far as what I was going through at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just kind of, with a lot of things, it's just turned into our lingo, my lingo, something I've said repetitively. And, with my unfortunate accident and whatnot, I just, it's coming about more than ever. So it just seems like the best time to just turn it more into a mantra than just a saying.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. And this project that we're talking about, I Can and I Will, is obviously produced here by Eddie Scissorhands, something that you guys are working on. Eddie, talk about the production of it, what you guys are working on, and kind of where you're at with it, the idea, the concept, how it's coming about so far.
Yeah, I mean, it started off with the first track, I Can and I Will. We were having a pretty heavy conversation about, what's to come and pretty much the whole situation as a whole,
Mm-hmm.
And I just started making a beat that I kind of felt interpreted the situation and how I felt, and I don't know how to say it, but basically I tried to recreate the situation how it felt in my head.
Yeah, no doubt.
Musically,
Sick.
So started off with that, then we, came up with the concept. Marv sent it over to Marv. He loved it. He wrote to it. And kind of went from there, just grew from there. I love the concept that he came out with, and part of it was I Can and I Will in there. I was like, yo, that's it right there. That's the name of the track. We turned that into the main piece of the song.
Right.
And we're like, yo, let's make a whole EP out of this.
No doubt. So that's what it evolved into right now. So now it's going to be a project. It's going to be an EP, multiple songs. I Can and I Will, kind of, again, highlighting this recovery period, Marv, that you're going through, right? Talk about that, how it evolved into that, and how it's evolving further into the documentary.
It's funny you use the word evolve. It's as time keeps going on, just it's like every day I kind of have to remind myself that my situation is like here, and I'm like dealing with it, And we've always talked about, everybody always has talked about, how we work a lot, outside of music and outside of, holding a microphone and whatnot. And I've always worked, 60 hours a week, and then still was, whether it be in the studio, whether it be at a private party, or, whether it be at a club performance, just that wasn't work. You know what I mean? That was what like I needed. Yeah, it was work, but it also, it's what I feel like I was here to do, and just not to be able to have that anymore has really, really just made me like focus on the music and want this to like continue evolving, because it's almost like every time I'm reminded that I no longer have that in this moment, I want to dig deeper into the only thing that I do have, which is creating the music, and just kind of fill that void, I guess.
No doubt. Well, we're looking forward to it. My man. We're looking forward once again to getting you back on the road to recovery, and working on this project, this documentary, along with all the projects that we've kind of already highlighted throughout this episode. With Lonzo, being the newest addition to the team, and getting ready to work on what we're working on together. What Chaos and Elo have already started. What Elo's going to be doing with Ham Fish, which we talked about earlier as well too. And Crowd Kings, we got some work to do, my brother. So, I Can and I Will is going to be another big part of that, and a big part of what we do in 2023, my brother. So we had to have you on, had to have you talking about it, my man.
Hey, man, you already know.
No diggity, no doubt. So we'll keep you on the line, Marv, here for a couple more minutes as we get ready to wrap up the first episode of the Party Never Stops podcast. What do you guys think, huh? It was fun. Yeah, right? I'm looking forward to doing it again for sure.
Studio Woe,
once again, shout out to Studio Woe, the boy Andy. Everything that these guys are doing here, incredible stuff. Having a spot like this for creative people like us to come in and do our thing, right? Have some fun, create some content, and just be in our zone, be in our element. So big shout out to them. We're going to get going to the end of the episode. It's a little segment that we came up with as we were talking about in these last couple weeks. We were trying to find some funny ways, and we were trying to think of, with some way we can add some humor and add some of our personalities into it. And it spiraled and turned into this segment that we like to call the Party Pooper, ladies and gentlemen. And out here, we're trying to find somebody who is a party pooper, because we are the Party Never Stops, and there's plenty of party poopers out there. So we're here to show you guys not to be a party pooper. Have some fun. You know what I mean? Join in the fun on what we do on a daily and on a weekly basis. And don't be a party pooper.
How to do our job.
Yes. That's definitely a big part of that.
Job.
So Marv, I'll let you start with your party pooper of the day, and then we'll let you get off the line as we wrap up the episode. Go ahead.
My party pooper of the day. You know what? I'm gonna make this one a little funny. It's actually gonna be my father.
Okay. I don't have a headset. What did he say?
His dad.
His dad. He said it's gonna be his father. Go ahead. And why is your dad the party pooper of the day right now?
Shout out Papa Hefe.
Shout out to Papa Hefe. You guys know my dad. My dad's old school. You throw some dirt on it, stand up, you'll be all right. So he just came over today like heavy with that energy, and he goes, "Oh, I'm surprised you're not like outside." And I'm just like, that was just cut open like 72 hours ago. No big deal.
So he was.
And he was. He came in here trying to
Tough
He
love.
was being the party pooper.
He was being
Straight
the
up.
party
I was,
pooper.
I was in my little zen, and he was like, get up and do something. I'm like, I'm healing, man. What you mean?
That does sound like a Papa Hefe moment right there.
Sounds about right, yeah.
All right, so that's a candidate for the party pooper of the week. I got my candidate for the party pooper
Who
of
you
the
got?
week. All right, and this goes out to anybody who gave any kind of slander towards my man Daniel Jones, the quarterback of the New York Giants. We won a playoff game. We are in the playoffs. We won a playoff game. It's the first time since Eli Manning was our quarterback.
Preach.
And there are so many people out there for years and years that said Daniel Jones couldn't do it. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have the talent. He doesn't have what it takes to bring a team to the playoffs, to win in the playoffs when it matters the most. And he proved everybody wrong. He was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal in his performance. Daniel Jones, you're my boy. New York Football Giants till I die. You guys know how I feel about this. You know the deal. Shout out to Daniel Jones, and the party poopers are all those naysayers, all those people. Don't listen to it, Danny Jones. Let's go get another win. Let's keep this playoffs rolling. Party pooper, what's up?
I love how you're doing personal now. Now he's Danny Jones.
That's my boy.
That's my boy Danny. We call him DJ around these parts.
Chaos, I know you had a very passionate one, right? Oh, yeah. Chaos
We're
is real
going me
passionate about
first
this.
before Eddie. All right, do me
What
a
you
favor. For this one, I'm gonna need the evil voice for this one.
Oh, the evil voice?
I
Hold
need
up.
the evil voice.
All right, all right, ready?
Heads up,
Ready?
Marv. You're gonna like this.
All right, you're on.
All right, listen up. This goes out to all you people that
Jesus
like to
Christ.
work jobs. Okay? I have been doing this job for years. He has been doing this job for years. He's been doing this job for years. We've all been performing for years. If we got the club jumping, right? If we have the club, oh wow, I sound hysterical. So if we have the club popping, and everybody and their mother is just like having a great time, don't be that group of friends that puts up their little phone with the little words on it. Oh, hold up. Don't be that guy, because oh my God, they had like, so there was this one party at Billy Joe's, right? And this group of people were just having these little signs that said ABBA on it, and they were just screaming, "Give us ABBA! ABBA, ABBA, ABBA." You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can turn the evil voice back off.
That was absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, but like that irritates the hell out of me because we got everybody pumping and you're screaming for ABBA and everybody else in the club is looking at you like, what?
Wait, hold on.
Has
ABBA, 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 ABBA.
All right.
Yeah, those people infuriate me. You guys are my party pooper. Don't tell me how to do my job. Thank you.
Preach.
Got
Preach. Preach.
hold on. Has anybody ever heard somebody complain about ABBA in a demon voice before? This is the first.
I think it might
This
be a
might
first.
be a world first.
I think it's the Party Never Stops podcast first, brother. I think you got it. I think
I'm
you're
literally
right.
in tears from that. I just want that to be known.
No doubt. That was awesome. Great
Wait,
job,
wait.
Pete.
To
Great
be
job.
fair, they are nominated for a Grammy this year.
Yeah.
I have no problem with ABBA whatsoever. And to be honest, some of their songs do slap. But if
got
we're
some slaps.
playing Fireball by Pitbull, I'm not playing Dancing Queen right afterwards.
Why not?
Because this isn't a wedding. This is a nightclub.
You're a hater.
Preach. 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 Oh,
Now, if
Eddie's
some
still-
shorty
Eddie
wants to
Hagen.
throw it back to ABBA and I'm there, no doubt. But
No beef with that. All right.
no.
No doubt. No doubt. All right, Eddie Scissorhands, what you got, my brother? What's your party pooper?
I didn't prepare a whole grinding my gears style rant, but I was gonna go with the dude from New Year's who tried to get on stage.
Oh,
The girl was like,
like 5
better
times?
better luck next year, bro. Better luck next year,
I was
buddy.
like, maybe next year, bro. It was like
Pal.
it was like 12:06. We were like 6 minutes into the new year.
I'm
I was
going to
like,
look for
no,
that clip and I'm putting that
Not
on here.
this year, bro. Maybe next year, dude. Yeah, that guy was a party
that
pooper
guy
for
was a party
sure.
pooper, 100%.
For sure, no doubt. All right, that's a good one. Ella the Dawn, you got a party pooper?
I think y'all guys nailed it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Think we covered most of what was been on your mind?
Bases, yeah, no doubt.
Party's officially been
No
booked.
doubt. I felt like you were talking to me though when you were talking about Daniel Jones a little bit because I've been hating on him for a few years, but it's all good. He done redeemed himself.
Well, there you go.
He done redeemed himself.
Hey, listen. If the shoe fits, wear it, my
Absolutely.
brother.
Hey, keep it real up in these parts.
Keep it
Shots
real.
fired. Bow, bow.
Bow,
We keep it real
bow.
up in these
Danny
parts.
Jones,
Got
my
him.
guy. Lonzo, what about you, man? You got a candidate for the party pooper?
I do, man. I do.
What's that?
Any this goes out to all the fuckheads that wanted to fucking make noise and fucking talk during that quiet part in Black Panther.
Oh.
Fucking douchebag.
You guys are
fucked it up for me.
Wait. Oh. Oh, this one?
No.
Yeah, demon voice.
Yeah.
What's happening, Demon Voice? You're a fucking asshole. How you are an asshole if you will alter your moment of silence during Black Panther. All of you.
All right,
All
enough
right,
of that.
all right, with
You
the
know who's
demon
also
voice.
an asshole? People who spoil
Oh.
Black Panther before people see it.
Spoilers.
Oh, wait.
It was one time. All right, maybe twice, but so what?
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Damn.
It's not like it was the biggest spoiler of the movie or anything like that.
Oh, damn, that was the biggest spoiler.
Damn.
Yo.
I fucked it up, bro.
You done fucked up,
I was
son.
about to
You
say,
done
is Marv
fucked up.
still on the
Oh,
phone?
he's there. He's listening. He knows.
Marvin fucking Ella were horrified. They're like, no, shut the fuck up.
Yo.
And I didn't even really catch it at first.
Until I
But you
said-
made it like super obvious.
I was like, oh, I spoiled the most important part of the movie.
I was like, oh shit, thanks, bro.
Yeah, that gets what it is. Hold up.
Party
Pooper. Party pooper. I think that might be the royal flush right there. I think that is it.
We need to
Yeah,
get the toilet flush on there.
Yeah.
Wait, is it Lonzo or the people that talk during the moment of silence during movies?
Those
No.
the people that talk.
Honestly, I'm going with the spoilers. In my opinion, I don't know. I feel like that's
Yeah, I'm going
Lonzo made the party
if you
pooper of the
if you
week.
spoil movies or talk during the important parts of the movies or the sentimental part of the movies, you are a party pooper, ladies and gentlemen. That's that. There's nothing else to say
I
about
say
it.
he gets the royal flush.
He's the royal flush. You're the royal flush. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it works. We got the party poopers, and that's the royal flush, ladies and gentlemen. So that's about it, folks. That puts a wrap on the first episode of the Party Never Stops podcast. What do you guys think? You guys have fun? That was fun, huh?
That was a lot of fun.
No doubt.
Shout out to all our families. Man.
I would
Yeah.
watch us.
I would watch this too. I hope people watch this. I hope people listen to us as well. But we're trying. We're having
watch
fun.
us.
This was all about, you know what I mean? Just us being us, doing our thing. And we hope that it's the first of very, very many. I'm going to keep this thing going as long as you guys continue to love us and support us and push us to create and be ourselves. We're going to keep doing it. So thank you, everybody. That is the first episode of the Party Never Stops podcast. Appreciate everybody for checking it out. Another big shout out to Studio Woe, Andy, the whole crew over here. Thanks for having this for us to come here and do our thing. We appreciate you guys. Episode dropping soon, probably on what? YouTube, on
YouTube,
all
it's gonna be on
platforms where you
all,
find
anywhere you
podcasts.
stream a podcast
Yep.
and YouTube. The video will be out.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the next, soon, ASAP.
Stay tuned and enjoy us singing Candy Rain in chipmunk voices.
Oh, you mean chocolate?
Chocolate rain?
Dum dum dum.
My love to you.
Whoa,
Dream of candy coated raindrops. You're to see my candy rain.
Oh yeah.
Love y'all. The Party Never
gentlemen,
Stops
boys and
The
podcast.
party never stops.
Let's go.
Peace out, marvelous.
go.
All right, everybody. Peace out. We'll see you next time. Remember, sometimes it takes a break, sometimes it takes a pause. But no matter what,
The party never stops. Let's go.
peace out, everybody. Love you.
Whoa.